Being a content creator is hard. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did sit down to figure out what I was going to be doing with this story. Remember, I was talking about the timeline, how that's going to work out because I felt like it was too wide of a timeline. So I did sit down and I figured it out. I think we're going to cut it down to about a year before his 25th birthday. His 25th birthday is very important to the story, well, important to who he is in the story, I guess you can say. So I need for him to have to find his mate beat by his 25th birthday. So we're gonna cut it down to not his 22nd birthday when he starts the search. It's gonna be his 24th. So that means that what I did write, which luckily I only managed to write the first chapter, that means that I just have to go back and I have to fix it and tweak it so that it works. I also have to sit down and really figure out the timeline of how things are going to work. How long is his search going to be? How long is he going to stay hidden from his mates? How, the whole logistics, how long is he going to stay with his mates before he gets called back home? There's a whole thing that happens. So I have to figure out all of that. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I kind of got like the gist of it, but I just need to make sure that it works on paper, that it doesn't seem very daunting. So there's definitely still going to be time jumps in this story. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do the whole time jump thing because that's just how it's going to work, because this book would be way too long if I like wrote day by day or week by week. It would just be way too long. So there will definitely be time jumps within the story. But yeah, so I figured out that I'm not saying that that's going to make writing smoother. Who knows what's going to happen? But I do know that once I sit down to write, I really got to figure out a plan for writing. That's the next thing. Some days I can sit down and I can write and write and write and everything is just so great. And then there's other days where I will sit down to write and it's just like, what? Like I just really don't want to do it. So I really got to figure out like a plan that'll help me stay focused. Some days I try to watch author tube videos. I haven't really been doing the whole music thing lately. So maybe today I'll give listening to some music a shot and see if that will help me stay a little bit focused. But I have so many things that I'm trying to do right now. There's books that I'm trying to plan. There's stuff that I'm not telling you guys about yet until I am sure how that's going to work out. There's just a lot going on behind the scenes. And so I don't want to be spending too much time on one story, if that makes any sense. I'm not trying to rush the story. I definitely want the story to be the best that it can be, but I also know that it doesn't really take me that long to write an initial draft. So I'm not trying to have it take too long. I'm also, like I said, trying to start a routine. There's just so much, you guys, so much, so much. So I really just have to figure out this whole thing. I've got to put that back in the fridge because it is not cold. But yeah, so that's that. I did figure out the timeline for the story. And now it is just a matter of putting it down on paper. So that's what I'm going to do. And I will see you guys in the next video. I want to thank you guys so much for putting up with me, following along with my journey to becoming a full-time writer. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I did gain a couple new subscribers, so welcome to the family, you guys. But yeah, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to follow along with my journey. And if you made it this far in the video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.